Number three.
Back with it.
Yeah, it's been going good, I think.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Yeah.
So today we're going to talk...
Change it up.
Yeah, we're going to change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about dumb shit as a deviant little kid.
We figured we wear so much deviant clothing and they're such a rad brand that we got on the topic of what we were doing when we were little deviants. And that kind of led to a conversation. So we thought we'd try a third podcast and let everyone know some of the deviant stuff we used to get up to when we were kids.
All right. Well, do you want to start it off, man?
Yeah, sure. I got to think of something deviant. I mean, there's plenty. But, oh, no, I got one. This is probably one of my most deviant moments in my entire life, really.
All right.
And, yeah, I think I was... So this is in Kyogle, and I was... Mum and Dad were together, and we had the family thing going on, and it was cool, me and my little sister. And, yeah, I think I was about probably 9 years old. And I was just around that age where I'd started to really get, like, influenced by fire. It became, I think all young boys...
We all went through it.
Yeah, we go through a stage. And, yeah, so I started to pay intense attention to the heater and stuff like that, just staring at the heater like a madman. No shit. Yeah. So, like, and then eventually I got brave enough to, like, put something in it and then hold something that was on fire, and I was like, oh, I'm a man now. And then, yeah, I remember one day I put something in there, and it was really early in the morning. I've always woken up super early, so nobody else was awake, and I stuck something in there, and it caught on fire. And then I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know really. I'd never had to put a fire out.
So you more wanted to get it going. You never actually thought about how do I stop it.
Yeah, I think the biggest fire I'd put out at that point was a birthday candle at my birthday. So I had this fire in my hand. And I was like, oh shit, what do I do now? So as you do when you're like 9 years old, you chuck it under your bed because that's like the obvious place to hide everything. Is just throw it under your bed.
On fire.
Fully on fire. Didn't even try and blow it out. Just straight under the bed. And it would have been fine.
Were you one of them kids that had heaps of shit under your bed too?
I had the most flammable shit under my bed. It may as well have been cans of gasoline. But I threw it under there.
Just instantly.
It was so terrible at the time. I freaked out. But underneath my bed was an old school, and a lot of people our age will remember this, those old school foam mattresses. There's the bare bones foam spare mattress kind
Pull
of.
out for friends.
Yeah, exactly. That you keep under the bed. And those things are like napalm straight up. They just light up on fire in seconds. So like... By the time like the curtain and like half the bed was on fire, I realized I had to do something because I could no longer control this fire. It was like twice as big as I was.
You made it so worse.
I did. I exacerbated the entire situation. And then so I like ran over to my like parents' room. I just ran in screaming because I knew it was to wake Dad up and stuff. It was going to have to be like a full-on wake up. So I just ran in there screaming like, the house is on fire! The house is on fire! And
where is your other family right now?
They're all in bed, so like they're all asleep. Like nobody knew this shit was happening except for me. I could have quite easily killed my entire family accidentally.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Funny now, it wasn't funny at the time. But I didn't know what was happening. I ran in there and I was like, Dad, the house is on fire. And poor Dad, he was one of those old school dads that didn't sleep with jocks on or anything. He didn't wear any like clothes to bed.
Dad dicks, man.
Yeah. You get exposed that young, you never forget. A whopping dad cock comes flying out of the sheets because he's just full red alert now.
Oh,
it was shocking. And so yeah, he's come screaming out of bed with I felt so bad. Yeah, pantsless Dad comes running to my room and sees like half the room's on fire.
Was the fire like, it was obviously worse then? Was it starting to come out of your room?
No, at that stage it had gone like up because I'd thrown it sort of at the head of the bed, so it had caught the mattress underneath and it caught the pillow and sort of half the curtain.
Starting to come.
And that's when it started to get everywhere.
Yeah.
And so by it's last time I kind of saw it. Yeah, the curtain was on fire, and Dad just kind of ran in there with no pants on. He just shut the window of the room to try and stop the air.
Dad dicking it.
Yeah, just double dicking Dad up and down the street. And he was trying his hardest to save the house at this point. And yeah, and he's like, get out, get everyone out. And like, we're throwing family photos and important documents and shit out the windows because like there was nothing. He ran back, I think, to check it like 2 seconds later after he'd let everyone know. Because my little sister was really young too. She was only maybe 6 or 7, so she had no idea what was going on. And yeah, so we're getting documents and stuff out of the house. And then Dad goes back to that room and opens the door for the first time. And as soon as he opens that door, the whole room just ignites even further.
Yeah, right. It got a bit of air.
Yeah, it got way more crazy, way quicker. Yeah. And then he was just like, get everyone the fuck out of the house. Like, the whole house is going to burn down. And he's run outside and grabbed the hose to try and get some water in the house and save some of it at least. And he's like come screaming back in, and halfway through he was just running so fast and didn't really think about what he was doing. He snapped the actual hose. So like all of there was fuck all we could do at that point. We didn't even have a hose to do anything. And yeah, that's when it got serious. And I just ran across the street over to my neighbour's house. I think Mum was just like, if your father sees you right now, he's literally going to kill you. Like, he's...
Get the fuck out of town.
Yeah, just get out of his sight. Get out of town. You're not our son anymore.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I just chilled over there, and then I looked over and the whole fucking house was on fire. Like, just a ball... Like, just imagine a house as a bonfire.
Yeah.
So the whole thing, like 40-foot flames in the air kind of thing.
And was there like neighbours around and everyone?
Yeah, the whole street, like everyone came out to check it out. Like there was no missing it. Like all the ambulance and everyone
up in the bush.
Oh, dude, I was so scared of my dad for days after that.
You would have been. Yeah.
He would have killed me. Like he would have been so pissed off. Like so he should have been, you know. But yeah, I remember hiding for him for days, just being terrified about it, and just it took ages like to realize how much I'd fucked up and how much you should not play with fire as a kid.
Yeah.
But once it was okay, and then we had insurance, and they rebuilt the house, and everything was fine like that. So we got all our possessions back and stuff.
Yeah.
That was cool. But that was so weird, like having to go live in like a caravan park for a while, and like I really messed shit up.
Yeah.
I was definitely
all you.
Yeah, it was all me too. Like, and it was. I felt bad for Mum and Dad because my elder brother had actually, many years earlier, had done the exact same thing with our shed. So and Dad had 7 Harleys. Like he was a massive Harley
Is that
collector.
where your fire, like? What enabled you to want to?
No, I didn't know. Even at that age, I didn't realise that my older brother had done that. It was because it was at a different house and stuff.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't until after I'd burnt the house down that Dad and Mum were like, I can't believe this shit's happened twice.
Yeah.
Like our son's just burnt everything down. But yeah, he was doing the same thing. He was around the same age, just playing with an oily rag that he'd lit on fire from the garage.
Yeah.
My dad had all these motorbikes, and yeah, they all burnt down. Like the whole thing went up, and pretty much did the same deal. Luckily, they didn't burn the house down that time. But yeah, they were just like, I can't believe this shit's happened twice.
Oh, no.
Like, what the hell? But yeah, that was it's got to be one of my most deviant stories ever.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it was so brutal.
I don't even know if I can even come close to that.
But I think your story is deviant on a different level.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we should hear Ryan's story, I think.
All right. So I don't know. I've done, like all of us, I've done a lot of dumb shit in my life.
We've all been there, yeah.
You know, similar things like that, too. But I'll go a little bit further down the road when you're a bit more of a teenager and you sort of
start to feel bulletproof.
Fuck everyone, and I'm just like, you know,
I'm the baddest man on the planet,
and everything's just you.
Yeah, I listen to Limp Bizkit. What are you going to do about it?
So, yeah, I've been a skater for ages, as we already know, and this is back in the skating days when I was like, I thrived for it.
You spend like 90% of your day on
every
the
day.
streets, just
Yeah.
on the street, skateboarding, being a little deviant.
So you know, when you're doing that and you get sick of skate parks, you sort of start to explore and try and find street spots.
Yeah, you start looking.
You know, you
start
find
searching.
yourself in some stupid situations, and a lot of the time when you're younger, you know, you're trespassing and you're jumping over fences
Yeah,
and
you're
that
in
type of
every
shit.
public school and
Yeah.
stair set
So-
you can find.
We spent a day doing that. This has nothing to do with the actual story, but that was the day. And on the way back to one of my friends, I won't name names, but these dudes know who they are.
We won't incriminate anyone.
But on the way back, we were mad because we smoked ciggies and all of that.
Oh, naughty boys.
Yeah, so I can't remember exactly what we're doing, but like, you know, you used to just do dumb shit. You'd find a place to like chill out at.
Yeah.
Like something stupid, and sales were cool around there, and that's like stupid now. Like I quickly learnt that.
You mean those pergola like sales they put
Yeah,
up,
like you know, at
playgrounds
schools and
at
stuff like
schools?
that. They sort of like got the posts with the
Your auntie and uncle will have one over the pool
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah, that type of shit.
Yeah, I know the ones.
So yeah, that was kind of cool. People were doing that.
Yeah.
I never really done like the big ones and stuff like that, but we found ourselves going back to my friend's house, and it was just three of us. So I can't remember the exact like destination, but like we jumped this fence, and
That's always the best start to a story. If it starts with
it
that.
must have been a school or something, like somewhere stupid, or like a back place of a business or something.
It
like
could have
that.
been, who knows, a preschool or
Yeah.
something. They'll often have
Yeah, something like
yeah.
that. But yeah, we jumped the fence. We were just like trying to find like a mad, place that we can hang out.
Yeah.
I think we're even drinking and stuff like that
A
too.
little ciggy spot. or
Yeah, I think
something.
we're like 15, like around about 15 or 16 or
Yeah.
something. And we're just finding this cool spot that we can hang out. And then we found this sail, and we're like, well, let's jump up there,
Like climb up the railing.
Well, it
metal.
was sort of close, sort of close to like the fence too. So you sort of had like a bit of a leap that you could get.
You get on the fence and then
push
climb up a
yourself.
bit.
So, but this was a 3-post one.
The one,
So-
the triangle ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. So you only had 3, posts in the ground, and then
And they've got to be 20 feet off the ground. Like they're pretty high.
yeah, I guess you'd say like your average sort of living room height. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So yeah, we were jumping up there. Everything was fine. Like we were pretty good on our feet.
Yeah.
We jumped up. We sort of nestled our spot into the sails. Sort of got comfy, and then I sat on close to a post.
Yeah, where it's sort of more stable.
Yeah, and my other friend sat on close to a post. It's just, I don't know. It seems like that smart thing to do. Stay closer to something stable.
Counters the weight. Like
Yeah. And our other friend just sat in the center facing us.
Oh no.
So this wasn't a big sail either. Like it was a 3-person sail. Let's just say that, but not really. Maybe just a 2-person. The way that this story goes. But yeah, completely just loud and obnoxious, and not really realizing that there was surroundings around us.
Yeah.
Just stupid kids.
Yeah.
Making noise, laughing our heads off.
And you're way up in the air. You may as well be on a stage, like yelling across a bunch of people.
That's it.
The whole neighborhood can hear you.
But in our heads, we're just the only people, and we're having a fun time, and we're smoking ciggies, and we're having a drink, and we're covered in dirt and everything from a whole day's from skating, and you're so disgustingly covered in like it's just a dry layer of sweat, your whole body.
You're just a skate rat by the end of the day.
So we were making a lot of noise, and who knows if it was a security guard, someone that was like someone from their back fence that was yelling over, but
Could have been, yeah.
this guy just like started yelling. He's like, "I know you're fucking up there. I'm fucking get the fuck down!" Like, and it was so intimidating. Like, 'cause
He was full on.
like obviously people's tone can make a big difference.
Oh yeah.
And this dude, like, we couldn't see a face, but it was just like, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
He's at 100.
Yep. So we sort of scattered for a bit, trying to like, not drop our shit, grab our bags, not make fucking a scene. Although we already did. So as we were like rattling around, like I said, me and my other friend were at a post, and my other friend was in the center, a little bit further away from where we were.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, while the guy's screaming at us, all of a sudden this the sail just goes snap on the other side that no one was sitting on.
Oh shit.
And it just drops like straight away.
Like a trampoline style.
So my friend in the center just like dropped, and mind you, he's sitting cross-legged.
Oh.
Like, like school.
He had no time to react.
No, it was just like, so he had an instant drop just straight to the fucking ground. Me and my other friend, it was like a slippery dip to me, man. Like it was.
You got to cruise down.
Yeah, because the tension held us.
Yeah, it would have done.
So we just became like, we just sort of, I held my hands on the grooves.
Yeah.
And it just slid down. And just straight away, like it was so panicked because this dude's just like yelling at us. Get the fuck out of fucking ring of the cops, like fucking move now, I'm fucking rah.
Holy shit.
Couldn't tell you really what words he's saying, but yeah, and all of a sudden, it comes back and Andrew's just sitting there, and he's just sitting there just like but it's like at that point it's kind of like you go to it kind of straight away a laugh.
He went from 15 to 800.
Yeah.
That's the worst one.
And it was like, so like straight away we laughed, but then it was just like instantly just like, oh shit, fuck.
This isn't good.
This dude's yelling at us like, we got to jump this fence, like we got to get the fuck out of here. The only way that we can get out is to jump the fence.
Yeah, and scatter.
So at that point we didn't really acknowledge you stupid fucking kids.
Yeah.
We go to get our friend up, and he's just like, still making that sound really badly. He's winded as like, we just thought he was winded, like realistically, but
yeah.
And he's getting up and he's like, oh, my fucking, my fucking tailbone, like,
oh no.
And we're just like, oh no, but like stupid kids, once again, we're panicking, we're going to get the fuck out of there. We probably didn't like do the best job of getting him over.
Yeah, as you do when you're a kid. You don't know what's happened.
Yeah. And we just like, we go to fucking throw our skateboards over the fence and like do the legger. Both me and my other friend like throw our skateboards, start running over, and my other friend's still like sort of stuck on the fence.
You can hear him in the background just moaning. That would have been the worst.
That ascending sound, and then the descending sound as you're walking away and coming closer.
He's just out there like a midnight zombie.
And it was horrible. And then even just when he got down off the fence, that impact, and everything just got so much worse.
So he hit did he break his tailbone or something?
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's what happened.
He fell like straight on his spine, cross-legged. Like it's either your nuts or your spine at that point.
Like the bit straight up, like arse cheek, like could have been fucking hips to, like you could have done so much damage.
Yeah.
Which he did at the end of the
tailbone
story,
is a notoriously painful injury.
And even just us carrying him, we both had a leg, both had an arm and a shoulder around us, and we're running him back up to his house, trying to get him home.
Oh, dude.
I can imagine now that every step was just like
sheer agony.
Yeah.
Even as a skateboarder, most skaters could have fallen on their tailbones. Even just hitting your tailbone is excruciating.
And he was an amazing skater too. So like he took falls, and he was he
was used to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
But it took months. Like
it would have done.
He was in a chair for ages.
Because you can't do when your tailbone's broke, like your hips, everything has to stop.
Yeah. But yeah, that was like, one of many stupid little deviant stories. Dude. I think that was one that just like sort of I've always remembered, just because it was just like when you're that age, you don't look at that injury. I mean, I had heaps of breaks, and I didn't look at it like bad.
Yeah.
But then when you're older now, it's just like, oh, that was fucking horrible.
That would have been brutal.
That was horrible. All them sounds that I remember now, like. Yeah, that's the shit that sticks. But I guess that was just one little stupid story from me, and
Yeah, shit, yeah, that was cool.
fucked up story by Rory. So yeah, just
essentially, I think that the message of this vlog is
don't live with Rory.
Yeah, don't let me touch fire.
Yeah, keep away from the flames.
Yeah, and don't ever climb anything with Ryan.
Yeah, no.
He'll break your tailbone. He'll break it. He doesn't care. He'll just break it.
But yeah, this has been the third LPS podcast.
Number Trey.
Yeah, Trey.
I think that's French. Who knows?
Anyhow,
Google it.
we're good. Have a good one, man.
See you.